morning and welcome back to Sarah's Joyful Journey. I'm Sarah Joy. Today is day 20 of my carnivore-ish journey. As you can tell, my voice is almost back to normal. I'm feeling pretty good, still a little congested, but feeling so much better. I am definitely going back to work tomorrow. Today is going to be my last day of rest, but I'm going to get a few things prepped and ready to go for work. I'm going to start by making some tea, and then we're going to start right in with breakfast. Well, here's my first meal of the day. I'm having English breakfast tea. I made 3 fried eggs and butter, and I'm having what was left of the ribeye that I did not eat for dinner last night. As you can see, there's quite a bit left, but steak and eggs sounds wonderful for breakfast. This ought to hold me for a really long time, and I'll come back when I start prepping creamies and figuring out what I'm going to do for lunch for the next few days at work. All right, it's about 11 o'clock and I'm getting ready to make some keto chow. I made myself some sparkling lemonade. We put in a backup canister in our soda stream because our big tank is out of bubbles. And it has been really low on bubbles for a while, so it's nice to have a nice fizzy drink. I can't really tell it is lemonade, because I still can't taste things that well. But hey, it is what it is. I like the fizzy. All right, so I'm gonna make some keto chow. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. This is my last package of keto chow vanilla core. I'm kind of sad that it'll be the only one because it's really, really good. And I'm super picky when it comes to vanilla shakes of any kind because I love vanilla ice cream. So they have to get it just right. And this one is just right. I love their vanilla cream as well in their regular line. Hopefully next week, if I can afford to, I'm gonna order about 10 of these suckers because these are delicious. I really like the strawberry too. So I have one left of those. So I'm gonna make a vanilla cream. And then I'm going to make some boosted chocolate core ones. So I've got my chocolate core and I'm going to make 2 with a scoop of prime protein and 2 with a scoop of iced coffee prime protein. Those I'll probably drink first because they do turn pudding like rather quickly because of the extra beef content in them. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that. I'm probably not gonna show you making me because I'm just literally melting butter and water and I'm gonna throw them in the blender. But that is a tiny bit of meal prepping that I'm going to do. I have chicken soup left over that I can have for lunch. I also still have some ground beef and bacon from earlier in this week. So that will round out and give me lunches through Monday. So that'll be good. I might make it creamy for lunch in a little bit. We'll see. I'm not super hungry. Breakfast was really filling. My appetite is not fully back yet anyway. So we'll see how it goes. If I do eat creamy, it might end up just being because I want something soothing on my throat. And it doesn't hurt to add in a little extra nutrition either. All right, so let me get started on making my shakes for later in the week. And I'll touch bases when I eat again. All right, it's about 1 o'clock and I am a little bit hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna eat this keto chow creamy. How this one worked is this was a shake I made last week that I made with, I think it has salted caramel in it as well. I don't know. I can't really taste it right now. But it had sat in the refrigerator for about its full life. And I wasn't going to drink it. So I dumped it in a creamy and it was pudding-like. So I did have to add a tiny bit of cream to this to get it to whip to this texture. But man, is it good and thick and rich. I really like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go eat this and I'll check in when I eat dinner. All right, so we ran an errand. We ran over to see our friends and drop off some cookies to them. And then we decided that we were going to try to find roller dogs for dinner tonight. That was an adventure. We went to 3 gas stations. We did finally get successful. We went to a racetrack. So I am going to have 4 roller dogs and a bag of salt and vinegar pork rinds. Not super clean, but it sounds yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so that is going to be everything that I ate today, and I will be back with you guys tomorrow, and I'll show you what I am eating and going back to work tomorrow. We'll continue this on tomorrow. Good morning. I'm Sarah Joy, and this is Sarah's Joyful Journey. Again, this is day 21, so part 2 of this video that I'm doing. And I am going back to work. It's my first day back at work in a week. Ghost is probably not going to be too thrilled with that, but that's okay. He's being extra cuddly this morning and snuggly. It's like he knows that I'm going to be leaving, but it is what it is. Did not really sleep last night. I don't know why I couldn't sleep, but I just couldn't sleep. So I will have a very, very long day, which means I will probably crash pretty early this evening. And well, life happens. But I am feeling much, much better. I will show you what I have packed for lunch, and then I'll connect with you guys again once I get home from work. Thankfully, last minute, I was able to trade a 6-hour shift for an 8.5-hour shift, which means I get 2 30-minute breaks, which means I actually have, instead of a 15-minute break, which means I have time for lunch. So I have Celsius, I have some leftover ground beef and burger, and then I have one of my Keto Chow core shakes. I believe that one's also got peanut butter prime equip in it, and my water bottle. I do have some electrolytes in my pocket, so hopefully that will keep me pretty full for the day. Well, hello and welcome back. It is day 21. It's 6 p.m. or almost 6 p.m. Today was a very tough day at work. I have just been short of breath all day, and the more I talk, the more I cough, and I'm just feeling really tired and worn down right now. And I was starting to get my appetite back, and now I am not. So I had the jar of ground beef that you saw, and I have the Keto Chow core shake, and that's the only things that I've had today, and I'm just not hungry right now, so I am not going to be eating dinner. I am going to be staying home from work tomorrow just to see if I can get my chest to like calm down, because right now it feels really tight, like I just have trouble catching my breath. Pardon me, I have been talking an awful lot. So I am going to go home, or I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It's not a lot, I'm sorry. It's the best that I can do coming off of a sickness, but it is what it is. And I'll be back tomorrow with a video on what I eat on day 22 going into week 3.